Okay. I don't expect too many people on the stream. I'm basically just putting this out there for myself. Um, I'm in my new office that I'm creating in my bedroom so I can have more privacy during client calls and during my work. Um, I just want to catch up with you guys, but it's been forever and ever and ever and ever. And I could make a ton of videos about that over and over and over. And I've done that. I just got back from a trip with my boys to go to Legoland. Um, Basically, I'm just getting re-plugged in. I have been so disconnected during a massive depression during COVID. Being disconnected is not something that is a good thing for me. I'm not somebody that thrives in isolation, and I just thought today that I would kind of pull off the band-aid and decide to go for putting stuff out there again. So, something major that happened a month and a half ago um, is my mom passed away suddenly. Um, it's been a massive, massive loss for me, for my kids, for my sister. Um, if any of you know me, I was really close to my mom, but you know, I'll talk more about that later. I'm not ready quite yet. It happened suddenly. It was I'll give more details later, but basically, she was fine an hour before she died. That's all I can say. I had talked to the nurse an hour before, and then I was getting the call from the doctor and trying to get there. Um, Part of that, though, is the realization that my kids, I don't want them to be worried about. I just turned 40. Um, I don't want them to be worried about my health um, when they're 40. And so now my boys are 11 and 8. We just had Gabriel's birthday March 28th. My mom passed March 8th at 8:05 p.m. And so I'm just looking to get back on track with my health. I miss connecting with people. I've always been an empath. I've always had a desire to connect with people, and I lost a lot of that during my depression during COVID. And so I don't want to um, continue that pattern of behavior for myself. So I'll be sharing my journey with you guys. I started program again. It was kind of half on, half off when I was at Legoland this past week, but our kids needed some joy, and so I planned an impromptu trip. If you're not following me on Facebook, you can follow me there. But I did take my feelings with me. I did make good decisions on the trip. I came back and I did lose weight. I just haven't um, had the heart, I guess, after losing my mom. Just the past month and a half, I realized, hi, Lanny. I'm like, I don't recognize the name. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I used to take a lot of pride in my coaching, and that's part of what I'm working on is being a better coach to the people that I have now and anybody that I would have in the future because I let my own, depression, my own issues take over my business. And after losing my mom 6 weeks ago, uh unexpectedly, I just realized what I want for my life, what I want for my kids is a healthy mom, um, a way to be here for my kids, but also to take care of myself so that they never have to experience the phone call that I did. And it's been difficult because I am the person that is handled all my mom's affairs and took care of her, and she lived right down the street from us, but also my kids were very close to her. They were over there 2-3 times a week, so it's been a massive loss all the way around. And I know that people can say, obviously losing a parent is never easy. I only have one parent. I don't even know who my father. So that's a story for another time. Um, but I saw that, um, I just felt the need to reach out and start creating community again and be there for people. Um, and whether they're my client, or often people that would watch my videos weren't my clients at all, and that was totally fine. But I just wanted to be part of a community again. So I am back on program. I did lose some weight during my trip to Legoland. I basically just decided that me and the boys needed some joy and booked a trip last minute. Um, and we had a great time, and me and my sister had a great time. So I'm excited about that. And now, boys' spring break is over. So now it's time to get back to work. Um, if you notice, my background is different. I have moved my office to my bedroom. I have a rather large bedroom, and my office previously, where I was doing client calls and doing vlogs and videos, didn't have a door. I did not have privacy. It was sort of in the back of the house, that has now become the Lego room. Sorry about that. For my kids. And so, sorry, I just put my hair up in a ponytail. You're getting me totally unfiltered. Um, Lanny, I'd love to know. I hope or Lan Nish Saban. I hope you're doing really well. I'm not sure how long ago I might have been your coach, but I hope you're doing well. I hope, if I'm not your coach any longer, that you found somebody that was a good fit for you. Um, so I am going to be starting to document my journey again. And I know I've said that over and over and over, but honestly, I'm committed to it this time in a different way. I think losing my mom has a lot to do with me kind of feeling shaken up in my own life, that um, I'm so sorry that you're in the free fall. I relate to that feeling. It's tough. It is tough. You can hit a real sliding point, and that I felt that. The best thing I can say is start with one thing. And I know people will say this is really ridiculous. If you can just start with water and hydrating, you have to just pick one thing on top of the other. And so your lifestyle best, better than anybody. Your work situation, your home situation. I still work from home, so my schedule is different. I am a single parent now. Um, I am going through going through a separation. So that's changed a lot of things as well, and it's something that I haven't shared openly, especially on YouTube. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you might know that I'm separated, but now losing my mom has been such a massive support loss as somebody that is separated and going through a divorce process. So, um, so just to get it out of the way. um, and, you know, I'm not sure how much I'll share about that journey um, in the future. It's amicable, which I'm grateful for. So there's not like a fight over custody and things like that. But my mom, as some of you who have been following me for years, I moved both my mom and my sister here um, from Texas years ago. I moved my mom first right after I had my first son, James. And so she lived very close to me. I supported her financially. Part of coaching was the ability to support my family. And it was my dream to, it was always my dream to buy her a little place of her own, buy her a house. But I mean, she literally lived like less than like around a half a mile from me. And my kids were over there all the time, and we would have coffee in the morning after after I drop off the kids at school and stuff like that. So, I mean, we were really close. Um Not to say that somebody that loses their family that isn't close that it's any less. It's just I would have to say driving home from the hospital and telling my kids that night was probably the hardest moment of my life. Um but my mom was always encouraging of anything I wanted to do. I mean, she didn't have kind of this it wasn't like neurotic blind faith. It was just a hardcore belief that I could actually do anything that I wanted to. And um we grew up really poor, and I, you know, I failed out of college the first time. I partied too much. I had a huge chip on my shoulder. And I came back, and when I decided to go back to school, I graduated with honors, um and went on to grad school and all of that. It's just right now I know it's time for me to get healthy. And that's all I can say. It's time for me to get healthy. And it's time for me to kind of be my authentic self and to share again. And I hope that, y'all will follow me in this journey. Maybe start a journey of your own, doing whatever works for you. I don't know, today something kind of resonated in me. I got myself together and I decided that like today would be the day that I broke my silence and that we would just start moving on. And I'm still very much in my grief. I only lost my mom March 8th. Um at 8:05 p.m. I feel it every day, every minute of every day. But the best way I can honor her is to live my life as much as I can while I'm here. And it's hard for all the chronic conditions and everything that she had to lose her so quickly like that. Like, it's just really, really difficult. Um, Lanny or Lan is Haven. Um, I said, oh, thank you. Yes, I did actually watch one of my videos before I got on. that I felt was my inspiration to just kind of cut the cord and stop hiding. Um, Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. As far as affording to get back on program, there is a deal right now. It's through the organization. But what I will say is even if you start with just the curriculum with the books, there's so much good advice in the books and a meal program in the books. So the life book and that doesn't require you to buy any fuelings. Or you could start on the 3 to 3, 4 and 2, 5 and 1, but you can, the program as it used to be was very highly focused on diet mentality with 5 and 1 and Metafast. I don't know how long ago I was your coach, but over the years they've really transformed that. So with Optavia, even if you order the books that Dr. A wrote, you can follow the program that's in the books and you never have to order any fuelings. So that's something to consider. I know a lot of people feel like that's not an option, but it is an option. And so there's meal plans and things like that, PDFs that I can send you that are totally free. I have no problem doing that. So feel free to email me at my coach Brianna at Gmail. And I'm happy to send you any of the free resources that I can give you. And there's also a great Optavia Pinterest page with lean and greens on there. So even if you use those as a couple of your meals a day, you know, healthy protein, your greens, that sort of thing, I think that would be a great place to start. So you don't necessarily, if finances are an issue, you don't necessarily have to do full program. That's kind of what I recommend is there's a lot of healthy eating um when it comes to the information that they give you on the lean ingredients. So I hope that helps you. So I'm gonna take a deep breath. But I'm back, guys. And I will be posting my journey. I did weigh in before I went to Legoland. I don't want to post the results because we did so much walking. My Fitbit, I don't know about you guys, my Fitbit has been such a uh, pain in the you know what. Like my Versa died on me. Um, my Inspire uh won't not connect, won't sync. It's a mess. So I'm really getting irritated with Fitbit right now. I'll see if I have any like. See, y'all, I just didn't even. I don't even have earrings on. Um, but yeah, yeah, Fitbit. My all of my Fitbits are not working, so I don't know. But I know that I got a crap ton of steps in and things like that. So but I also was swollen from the drive back from Carlsbad. It was a 2.5 hour drive. So I'm just pushing water. And I'll do an official weigh-in video. I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you guys like weigh-in videos? Are they motivating? Are they beside the point? I mean, I can do measurement videos as well. That's something that I've always done is take my measurements in addition to my weight. So whatever y'all, you know, I know that some people don't like weigh-in videos because they feel it focuses on the weight. But for me, what I've always said is the results are a full portrait. Your how you're feeling, how you're sleeping, how you're hydrating, your hunger levels, your energy levels, and also your weight and also your measurements. So it's not just so your weight and your measurements are just one part of it. And I like to say it's one part of the puzzle of your full portrait of health. So please don't think that I'm a weight only kind of person. Um, let's see. Give me your email again. My coach Brianna, MyCoachBrianna @gmail.com. So it's the same as my YouTube handle and the same as my Facebook handle at Gmail. Um, my feelings are a good place to start. I'm not gonna lie, because going to the pool, I did not skip out on going to the pool with my kids on vacation, but I was not comfortable. I was not feeling that comfortable. Um, I am not gonna lie. I'm gonna buy a cute swimsuit in between, because our next door neighbor lets us use his pool during the summer, and that I decided I'm not gonna be like tugging at something. Let me just go buy a bigger size. Like, I'm not going to be tugging at something the whole time that I'm going swimming with my kids until I'm a different size. That's just, I have to honor myself in I don't want that feeling getting into my head over and over every single time I go swimming with them, because I live in the desert. It gets hot here. It's already swim season here. I know a lot of my clients that are in the north and northeast are okay. It's going to be almost 100 degrees here this week. So I need a swimsuit that fits now. Do I wish my old swimsuit fit? Absolutely. Am I going to hold myself back from getting into the pool comfortably? Because if you think about it, and please let this, wherever you guys are at in your health journey or with your body, whatever, maybe you don't want to lose weight, maybe, and that's totally fine. Maybe it's just about embracing your body, period. Right? You can be thin and have body issues. You can be plus size and have body issues. It goes all the way around. It doesn't mean that you want to lose weight. Just find something that you feel so good in that anytime somebody says, "Do you want to go swimming? Do you want to go to the pool? Do you want to go to the beach? Do you want to go to the water park? Do you want to go to the aquatic center? Do you want to go down this slide?" Whatever, that you don't hesitate. That's what I want for myself. I want to find, so I have really good bottoms. I have really good high waisted black plain bottoms. What I'm looking for is my top. And I know that there's a bunch of online brands, and thank God for the changes that these brands are making. Like, all of us want to go back to elementary school, right? And junior high and high school, where we felt like we couldn't find anything to wear except mom skirts. Oh Lord, at like 12 and 14 and 15 years old, man, they owe us. These companies owe us money. um they owe us money for the trauma. Like, your stuff gave us trauma. Water break. Chug your water. Okay. So yeah, thank God for these companies that have gotten on board with better sizing and better fits and better materials and all that stuff, because my junior high and high school heart could not take more of that. But anyway, I'll let you guys know if I find some good fits. I'll definitely be posting about stuff like that if that's stuff that you want to see. Good in between plus size. I'm like a size 20 right now. Um, 18, 20. It kind of varies depending on. Um, I'm very broad in the shoulders and very big in my arms and my back. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you guys want some fits for summer while you're getting healthier, even if you're just my same size and want some good fits for your body type. But I'm here and I love y'all. I miss y'all and I appreciate y'all sticking with me and those of you that showed up. And I will be here along the way. So I'll start probably tomorrow with a weigh-in video and life update, like an official one. I just spontaneously decided to go live for the first time. I've never gone live before, but if y'all like me going live, then we can set up a time and we can definitely do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, and I'll get right back to you, hun. And I hope you guys have a good Saturday. I'm going to go hang out with my kids right now. I'm like trying to think, yeah, it's time for another fueling. But all right, thanks for showing up. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. Take care, love each other, and take care of yourself. Be good.